What is going on, everybody? It's been a while since I've done a stock market recap, but just checking in for the summer because it's been quite a while, and what I'm looking at, because I mean lately we have been in an absolute melt-up mode, and I mean as long as we have the 8 and 12 moving averages below us, we are looking absolutely fine, and we can. This is sustainable and can go for long periods of time, just like here. Just like here. We're in a good spot right now, but I will say we are getting extended and we are due for a pullback and something more of a maybe anywhere from 3 to 5% pullback. We could easily come and backtest this previous all-time high here, which it's kind of one of the more likely scenarios that we do backtest this area. So I mean, at this time we are looking good and we can keep melting up for sure. There will be a time though, let's see how far we are from, and that would just be, that's only a 2.3% pullback from where we are right now. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we've been green nonstop. We are getting pretty extended here on all the daily time frame anyway, so we're starting to creep up on the weekly. We still have room for that. And the monthly, we've just been absolutely booming. So what we're noticing now is that the Trump tariff news is really insignificant at this point, and that's exactly what happened the last time we had a trade war with China. So it's the only reason why the market really goes down heavily is the uncertainty. They don't know what is going on or what's to come. So that's the only time that the market really pulls back. So at this time, as long as we are making daily higher lows and higher highs, we are looking absolutely fine. And at this point, let's see, 61787? Yeah, we still made a higher low than right here. Higher low. So yeah, it looks like it's trying to put in a bottom here, and heading back up. We're just bull flagging right now on the daily, so we're still holding the 0.382 on this move right here. So everything's looking good. Everything's pointing up. There's always those black swan things that could catch us off guard, but that's kind of the way the stock market is, and we are overdue for a pullback, and that might look like a pullback to the 50 RSI on the daily, or a pullback to this 609 level for that back test. But yeah, okay, everything's good. Now let's get on to what I'm looking at. As you guys know, I chase the all-time high names because they just have unlimited upside, really. And why play a name that's range bound? And that's what I'm going to go through, kind of what I've been looking at, the names that I've been looking at and playing, or I'm in right now. Most of them were successful trades, going well now, and I'm just kind of letting free trades run. Starting with Uber. I'm actually not in this trade. I caught this run, but yeah, I'm not in it anymore because the options expired, and so I had to sell that. I believe they were June sometime. I think they were June calls. So I did this. I bought them in May, and then so I got a free trade out of it, but I can't remember what I made off it, but yeah. Anyways, we're coming from an all-time high, pulling back on Uber. So I am interested in this name right now. I wanted to see a break of 90 on this play. We did break 90, but just kind of we did break it there on this one candle. This candle actually did too, but literally that one candle break, and I was gonna buy it, and then this kind of got away on me, and I didn't have time, so I didn't get in this trade, but that's fine. I'm fine if we pull down lower. I'd be fine buying that as well. And kind of what I was looking at, a potential is off the 50 moving average right here, see if this gap up holds. that if I catch this on the way down here and we do start getting into gap fill territory, there's a good chance that it will fill this gap, and that if we break down below this level, there's a good chance we can fill this gap, and then obviously that increased or more risk of downside at that point. So I do want to see this gap uphold. It would show the strength of this move. And we hit 1 hour oversold. I think we even hit 4 hour oversold on this. We did. So that's why I'm so interested in this right now. I do want it a little bit lower, and if I don't get that, I don't get it, and that's fine. But these are the scenarios I want. I want to see a straight move from all-time highs down to 4 hour oversold or hourly oversold, which that didn't work on this. Actually, you would have had hourly oversold here. Possibly you could have got risk-free on this bounce, but it was a pretty fast move on the next morning. Anyways, but yeah, 4 hour oversold. I'm definitely interested in this for that weekly higher low at this point, and that's coming in at the weekly ADMA. So I am interested in Uber. I know there's a lot of headlines about robo-taxi and the Tesla taxi. So that's obviously going to be cutting into profits on that sense. So that's what I'm looking at for Uber. Pltr, obviously this is the raging bull, and I was in it. I traded this, was successful, big trade on that, and I'm just waiting for a re-entry at this point. It's hard to I don't chase these names. I have to wait for a pullback. So we are due for a pullback, and I would like an hourly oversold condition, maybe come and back test this daily ADMA. That would be a good situation that I'd be interested in, or we go a bit further and back test this previous all-time high. These are the situations I like, and Palantir is primed for possibly even bigger move. I know it's astronomical at this point, but there was big talks of big spending in the AI and weapons tech companies with Trump. So, and that's another thing I want to point out is that Trump's first term was huge. I'll admit Biden's term was huge as well. So I'm expecting another repeat of Trump's term, which don't be looking down. I'm not betting against. I would not bet against Trump. I know he says a lot of outlandish things, and it rocks the market here and there. But every time is a quick recovery, and those are the buying opportunities. Quite literally, they are the buying opportunities. So yeah, Palantir's possibly going to have a hot summer. Looking at IBM as well. Now we are just about to hit 4 hour oversold. I'm definitely interested in that. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, we're coming to that weekly ADMA, and I mean we've been holding it here. We could just easily ride this for quite a ways. IBM is now a cybersecurity company, so it's big in that. So that is going to be important in the coming time here. Cybersecurity is going to be huge. So IBM's another top watch name. Bitcoin, I'll do another video for crypto. VST, not sure what they do. I'm just pointing it out. This is a name that I'm in. I almost got out on this bounce. Hopefully we just go a little bit further and I can get that risk-free position and I could just walk away. But VST, name coming straight from an all-time high into that 4 hour oversold condition. So very interested in that. TXN, Texas Instruments. This is another name. I'm almost. I bought this first 1 hour oversold from an all-time high, and I was just about to sell right at the very end of the day, and I didn't get my fill. So if we open just slightly higher tomorrow, I'm out on TXN, Texas Instrument. I'm not sure exactly what all they do, but I mean we're riding the 8 and 12 moving average right now, and this type of move can get pretty extended to the upside. So we just cooled off a little bit. That's setting that daily higher low. Looks like that's what it's trying to do. So I'm interested. Well, I'm in it, so I'm interested in it. ASTS, not exactly sure what they do, but I'm in a risk-free position on this move down. From this all-time high, I bought bought this 4 hour oversold. We just tapped it there, and yeah, so I'm sitting well in a position there, ready for a potential all-time high move run. If we can get back into blue skies, this could be potentially a huge trade for sure, percentage wise. EQT, another position I'm in risk free, got in down at the low. What was I believe it was 4 hour oversold. I think I actually bought here, and we did go a little bit lower, and then I got out on this candle here. Took my profit and letting my profit, or took my initial holding back and letting profit ride at this point. So EQT is very much looking like although this daily candle, gap up daily candle, kind of looks like it could be putting it at top, and we have earnings coming up, so that will definitely drastically affect. Is it profitable company? Yeah, we're a profitable company, so that looks good. But yeah, earnings overhead, so be watching out for that. Monster, I did take an entry on this. I'm in right here. Obviously, the trade isn't going well for me so far, but that's fine. I've got a lot of other ones that are going well, and I have a lot of time for this to play out. This isn't, I kind of just let my, I might pull it if it breaks this low, might pull it, but I'm all right just holding through this one just because they are August calls and I have a bit of time anyway. So I did not manage to get risk free because I believe I got in here and this just wasn't enough of a move. So yeah, Monster, we could be gearing up for another leg down, and then I would be more interested down at this level here, actually mid 50s, using this as support. Visa's in kind of an equilibrium at this time, tightening range. So I did buy it down here, and I got out risk free, but I'm kind of getting burned on time decay at this time on my options. So I need to see one of these. Need to see this level break to the upside, that 359, 360 level. But yeah, Visa's just one of those names where it just keeps going and it doesn't go down. Like, it rarely goes down. It's just something. Visa's just a king, and they're looking to get into crypto and whatnot. So this is definitely, it's just constantly a winning bet. So buying these oversold conditions, taking profit on the way up, it does work very often with Visa, and that's definitely a big name I play. BSX. So I did make a trade on this. I'm already out. I caught, I think, hourly oversold on this. I caught, this hourly oversold. I sold somewhere in this move, and I'm just kind of letting profit go at this point. And that's the thing. If we don't make a new all-time high on this move, then it's then I could get burned with time decay and could lose a bunch of profit on this run. But yeah, if we do get into all-time highs, then this could absolutely just blow up for me. Wmb, not sure what they do, but another all-time high name. The one thing I don't like about this name is these higher highs with no, like, this is kind of just like, this just screams rising wedge when you get higher highs with no follow through. So we could be looking at some sort of rising wedge situation where we're just going to set up a lower high and then just fall through. So I am in a risk-free position for this, but it's a good possibility that I could. Now we're coming up underneath the 50 moving average, and if we get another leg down, that could be a pretty big move to the downside. So I'm cautioning on WMB. JP Morgan is a name I'm in as well, and did not manage to get risk-free yet. I bought this hourly oversold, and I bought here somewhere, I bought here initially, and I doubled down here, and I didn't quite get kicked out of this trade yet. So right now we're just kind of in a equilibrium, 4 hour equilibrium or daily equilibrium at this point, and we'll see what the outcome of that is. Nvidia just a raging bull as well, following the 8 and 12 moving average on the daily. As long as this is holding up, these are like 8 and 12 moving averages. That's the buy at this. When these type of runs are happening, the 8 or 12 moving average is the time to buy, and usually that's in an hourly oversold condition. And that's like my bread and butter. That's what I do. Buy the hourly oversold, which is usually 8 or 12 EMA on the daily, and then if it's going to grind, it's just going to keep going for you. So yeah, we could easily see 200 on Nvidia here in the coming weeks or months. That's just a lot of contracts and attention towards this, because we don't know what the potential value of this company is. It's the most valuable company by far now, and it can just keep going because everyone needs their chips. Everyone needs their AI chips. So what's the value in that? We don't know yet. There's a tech war going, or an AI tech war going on. So everyone wants to be the best, and it'll be important in the end. AVGO is another name I'm in, another big chip seller. So I'm just riding this wave, and I think I bought from here. I bought this back test here, hourly oversold, and I'm in quite a good position. Bought here, quite a good position, and same with Amazon, very positive position. Box, I actually bought this first 4 hour oversold on this name down here. I bought this and managed to get out, but now my profits are just going to nothing at this point if it just keeps going that way. Just vice versa of the other names. Looks like we're trying to fill this gap, and that could sink me on those contracts for sure. Where are we at? So gap fill would be at 31.61. I might be interested on a play off of this level as well. I mean, take another shot at it, see if that happens. But yeah, it's just like all the other stocks that are doing well. This one is just catching the 8 and 12 moving average on the way down, and it's a powerful downtrend. So that's why I sold on the way up, and I just don't care to, like, I'm not gonna keep doubling down and doubling down. If I fail a trade, I just move on and move to something else, because yeah, this could get extended to the downside. This could be a huge move down. A new all-time high straight into a big drop. Like, it's a red flag for sure. NRG, so our nuclear energy stocks are absolutely killing it as well. I'm in NRG, but it's this trade's going down as well. In a free position, I caught this bounce, but gave it all back, or all the profits went to zero. So that's unless we catch support here and start heading back up, this could just end up being a $0 profit for this trade. CCJ is another name I'm interested in. Like I said, catch it on the 8 and 12 moving average. Those on the daily, hourly oversold. These are the things to look for. So yeah, I was watching this rising trend line here, and we pretty much back tested it and then shot up. So we are extended. We are extended on CCJ. We are overdue for a bigger pullback, more meaningful pullback. But that's the thing about these blue sky breakouts. You can get so extended on RSI, and they just keep going. RSI doesn't matter as much on the top end for blue sky breakouts, but they're used more on the bottom end for sure. PM, Philip Morris Finance Sector Bank. So yeah, we got earnings coming up. Just about to, like, we just had a weekly weekly bull flag here, and we're just looking like we're trying to break at this point, and we could see an all-time high run. Actually, I think I was watching this name and I didn't end up buying this one. Another name, APH, just absolute raging bull. Wow, what a move. Almost 100% in the last couple months. Just buying the pullbacks. I have my alerts set, so you'll see for all these names, 1 hour and 4 hour oversold. These are all names I'm interested in. JCI, this one is very extended as well. So yeah, bull flag on the daily. Looks like it's trying to confirm now. It's confirmed, and we're just going to keep going. Want to catch this on a daily high or low. It's too late to start buying now. You don't buy the breakouts, you buy the pullbacks. CRWV, this was a huge name. Went from 30 to 33 to 186. The top could be in. Looks like it's the 8 and 12 moving average on the daily is trying to be defense now. We've bounced just over the 50. I did have a alert for 120-ish, but that was the 50 moving average back a few days ago. So yeah, I'm kind of interested at the 50 moving average for a potential bounce play. Actually, yeah, we'll go a little bit higher, potentially there, but we could just bounce and just go up as well. So anything's possible. Quantum computing is another big sector. Obviously, we're in a weekly bull flag at this point, catching the 8 moving average on the weekly and looking like it's wanting to confirm. So QBTS could be on the lookout for a big move on that one. This is also pre-revenue, so this is not a revenue earning company at the moment. It's quantum computing. They're not profitable companies yet. Meta, new all-time high, straight into a pullback. You don't like seeing that, and then it back tested the all-time high and then back down. So we are in a daily downtrend now. Could be heading towards the 50 moving average, but I'm not overly interested in Meta at this time. If we do come down here quick, if we do come down to the 50 moving average quick, I would be interested in a bounce play at that point. Elevated volume. Yeah, this is potentially primed for a bigger move down too. So caution on Meta, but still possibly good for a bounce play. RTX, another big name. All-time highs, and just confirming this weekly bull flag at this point, still grinding up the 8 and 12 moving average. Buying pullbacks at hourly or 4 hour oversold. So yeah, as I've been saying, hourly oversold, you're looking for the daily higher low. Weekly hours or 4 hour oversold, you're looking for that weekly higher low. So I like playing 4 hour oversold if I can get it for sure. Microsoft, another name, just absolutely flying up. Look at that, crazy. Just perfectly respecting this 8 and 12 moving average, just gliding above it. Definitely overdue for a bigger pullback at some point, but at this point, I would just call it a buying opportunity. Could back test the all-time high, but yeah, everything's pointing higher at this time. Everything looks good. We're slightly accelerating volume, so we could be coming to a volume climax coming up here. Netflix, another top name, all-time high flyer. Kind of holding, actually right now the 8 and 12 moving average is acting as resistance at this time. Tesla, not so much interested. Now we have an equilibrium to possibly be looking out for. As long as it's range bound like that, I'm not really interested unless I'm playing off a support. So yeah, less interested in Tesla. Spotify coming off all-time highs as well. Apple, I'm just not interested in this name either. Not interested. There's just too much resistance at this time. There's better names, and that's kind of all I'm looking at this time. Those are the names. Those are like there's always new ones coming out. Always check your all-time high every day. That's when I set my alerts, and any new name that fits my category, which has 3 or more million volume, and I want it close to 1 relative volume. So 3 million plus volume, and I want it relative volume to be closer to 1. So that's a normal thing. When you see 7 or 5, that's an anomaly. That doesn't happen often. So yeah, you want to see at least 3 million shares traded daily on the regular. All right. So as far as everything goes, we're just melting up at this point. I would definitely expect a pullback in the shorter to medium range time frame. We're just getting extended, so we're due for it. So whenever some news comes out any news that comes out, this is why I like technical analysis. I already know we're due for a pullback, and it's just, okay, what's going to trigger it? Because we're due for it. So what's it going to be? I don't really care what it is. I know we're due for it. So I know what, and at that point, it's going to be a buying opportunity. If we hit 5% down on the S&P, if we see a 5% pullback, or 5 or 7% especially, I would be very interested, because everything's pointing up. There's no real reason to be bearish at this time. Nothing extraordinary. Tariffs are a nothing burger at this point. So war, tariffs, no one really cares about anything. Just focus up. Everything is pointing up. Look up. Don't look down. Buy high, sell higher. Buy the pullbacks on these all-time high names, and you will have much more success. All right. Maybe I might start doing weekly updates. In the fall, I'm going to be coming back more often, and we'll start my daily things. It's just summertime. I'm having a blast, and I hope you are too. And I hope you guys get lots of gains. So take care. I'll see you maybe next week then. All right. Bye.